This is also National Police Week. I have a proclamation to read for that. Whereas the Congress and President of the United States have designated May 15th as the Peace Officers Memorial Day and May 15 to 21 as National Police Week, and whereas the members of the Middleton Police Department play an essential role in safeguarding the rights and freedoms of our community, and whereas it is important that all citizens know and understand the duties, responsibilities, hazards, and sacrifices of their law enforcement agency, and that members of our law enforcement agency recognize their duty to serve the people by safeguarding life and property, by protecting them against violence and disorder, and by protecting the innocent against deception and the weak against oppression. And whereas the men and women of the Middleton Police Department unceasingly provide a vital public service, now therefore be it resolved that the City of Middleton calls upon citizens of Middleton and upon all patriotic, civic, and educational organizations to observe the week of May 15 to 21, 2011 as Police Week, in which all of our citizens may join in commemorating law enforcement officers, past and present, who by their faithful and loyal devotion to their responsibilities have rendered a dedicated service to their communities, and in doing so have established themselves an enviable and enduring reputation for preserving the rights and security of all citizens. We further call upon all citizens of the City of Middleton to honor those law enforcement officers who, through their courageous deeds, have made the ultimate sacrifice in the service of their community, or have become disabled in the performance of duty, and let us recognize and pay respect to the survivors of our fallen heroes. Let's have a round of applause for our And now we have Brad. We have a presentation to make.
Yes, we do. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of the City Council, and friends in the audience. I do appreciate the fact that the City Council indulges us every year, gives us an opportunity to recognize our employees, some of our employees, and also citizens who have helped us this past year. But I would be remiss if I didn't mention some of the sacrifices that our fallen comrades have made this past year. In 2010, 152 police officers died in the line of duty. And this past year, so far in 2011, 66 police officers have died in the line of duty. And it particularly hit home this year when a former dispatcher for the City of Middleton, former Dane County Deputy Thomas Batinger, who went to St. Petersburg, Florida to become an officer, was killed in the line of duty on January 24th. And also a member of the Fond du Lac Police Department who was a classmate of one of our officers in the police academy, Craig Burkos, also died on March 20th of this year in the line of duty. So if we could please have a moment of silence for those officers who fell this past year. Thank you. What I'd like to do is we'll hand out the awards. Captain Falk will help me, and if the mayor wouldn't mind coming around. When we announce your name, if you would please come up to receive your award. The first award is an Outstanding Service Award, goes to Detective Kim Wood. Kim, if you'd step forward. On March 1st of 2010, Kim was assigned to the Investigative Services Bureau as the rotating second shift detective. Kim spent the first 3 months of this 15-month assignment with members of the Dane County Narcotics and Gang Task Force. During the remaining 12 months of this appointment, Detective Wood has been serving as a general assignment detective. Upon her return to the unit, Detective Wood hit the ground running with a caseload of 8 new cases and 2 long-term drug investigations. During the year that Detective Wood has been assigned to the ISB unit, she is the lead investigator for several significant sexual assault cases, a kidnapping, an armed home invasion, financial crimes, and several dozen drug investigations. Detective Wood has drafted and executed 6 drug-related search warrants that have resulted in multiple felony charges. These warrants include the seizure of a marijuana grow operation on Amherst Road and the arrest, conviction, and deportation of the individual known as the Mayor of Middleton. Not our mayor, but... Detective Wood consistently produces a level of activity that exceeds established standards. Kim has approached her year of service as a detective with great enthusiasm and has produced some of the most significant department arrests in 2010. She's been a member of our department since 2006. And a round of applause again for Kim, please. Next award goes to dispatcher Keith Cleesby for outstanding service. Keith, if you come up, please. Keith is one of our fine dispatchers, and he works the 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. shift. But in addition to his dispatching excellence, about a year ago he volunteered to administer the department's website. He turned a functional website into a very well-designed, user-friendly site which uses the latest web tools such as Facebook, Twitter, and recently added a Middleton Police YouTube channel. This enables the department to get critical information out to citizens of Middleton and the area, as well as receiving information from the people we serve. Keith is constantly looking for ways to better the website, and the Middleton PD has received compliments from other law enforcement professionals on the quality of our website. Keith has been with the department since 2008, and please another round of applause for Keith. We have a special recognition award for Detective Craig Faga. Craig, if you'd step forward, please. Craig began his career with the department on the Good Neighbor Fest Parade Sunday in 1982. Craig recently announced his retirement effective June 4th. Craig will be missed in many different ways. He's one of the most well-liked, respected officers at our department, both with the people he works with and the people he works for. He spent most of his career as a detective working on most of the critical, high-profile cases faced by Middleton PD in the last 3 decades. Not only is Craig a skilled investigator and interviewer, he is a talented evidence technician and one of the best forensic sketch artists in the Midwest. Craig will be missed, and we wish him only the best. Congratulations, Craig. I'm just going to take a quick photo op here. Craig also wanted me to mention that in his free time now, he's available if you have any openings on the aging committee for aging.
All kinds of things for Craig.
Okay, our next awards are Significant Service Awards. When I call your name, if you'd please come up and get your award. Dispatcher Tim Huxamo. Is Tim here? Okay, Tim has 5 years on the department. Officer Travis Kukuski. Also 5 years. And Officer Matt Sherr, also 5 years on the department. Our court officer, Lynn Endress, 15 years. Congratulations. And Patrol Sergeant Barry Reynolds, 25 years. Congratulations, Barry. Taking a photo. And congratulations again to those employees. Next are Good Neighbor Awards, and we always talk about this, but it's true. We wouldn't be the department that we are without the help we get from the folks in our community, and we do need people to step up, get involved, and call us. And these are some folks that we'd like to recognize this year. Is John Stevenson here? John, are you here? John is not here. Well, I'll tell you a little bit about John and what he did this past year. On July 3rd, 2010, shortly before noon, John and his wife were driving westbound on University Avenue in Middleton. They observed a vehicle in front of them being driven in an erratic manner. John observed the vehicle rear end another vehicle in the 7100 block of University Avenue. The vehicle continued on at a slow rate of speed, crossing the center line and going into the oncoming traffic lane. John exited his vehicle, ran up and alongside the still moving vehicle. He observed the driver was unconscious. John managed to steer the vehicle onto the terrace of University, which caused it to stop moving. He then reached in and turned off the vehicle. The operator of the vehicle was arrested for operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated and hit and run. His blood alcohol concentration was .241, which is 3 times the legal limit. So that was John, and thanks, John, wherever you are, for your help. Terry Burns, Terry here with us tonight. Come on up, Terry. On September 14th, 2010, around 11:40 p.m., Terry was returning home. As he turned on the Nightingale Lane, he saw 2 men acting suspiciously. One man was inside a pickup, and another man on a bicycle seemed to be acting as a lookout. Terry turned his car around, and the man on the bicycle pedaled away. Terry called the police and followed the man on the bike, updating the dispatcher as he went. Police officers were able to locate the man riding the bicycle and take him into custody. They determined that his companion had indeed broken into the pickup truck. The man in the pickup truck was picked up a short time later. Investigation revealed that the 2 men were from Chicago and had arrived in town about 10 days earlier and were staying at an acquaintance's home. During that time, Middleton PD experienced a sharp rise in thefts from vehicle cases. Police searched the home and recovered numerous items stolen from area cars. It is believed that the men broke into excess of 30 vehicles during that time. The 2 men were booked in the Dane County Jail on numerous counts of burglary, theft, trespass, and drug-related offenses. Thanks again, Terry, for your contribution.
Thank you.
Barb Rowe. Is Barb here? There's Barb. Thanks again, Barb. Barb is a member of the Middleton Volunteers in Policing program. She's an active participant volunteering at the GREAT, which is Gang Resistance Education and Training Graduation Ceremony, the Good Neighbor Festival Mini Parade, and St. Luke's Turkey Giveaway. For the past 2 years, Barb has assisted the department greatly in helping put the department annual report together. She volunteered over 32 hours in 2010 and 38 hours in 2011, putting together what we think is a very professional-looking annual report. She's also a graduate of the Middleton Citizen Academy. Barb, thanks again for all your assistance. That's all I have. Thank you.
John.